everyone, welcome back to RetroComms. Today I have here in front of me 1, 2, and 3 dead Motorola V3xxs. Now each of these came to me like this. These two came to me together. I found these out in a storage shed, and this one came to me separately. It was given to me a couple years back in a lot of phones that was found by one of my good friends. And as you can see, it is clearly the worst of the bunch. It sustained quite an impact and had a very rough life. This one over here, it is in pieces, but the motherboard is here, and the frame looks to be in somewhat decent condition, minus this crack over here. And never mind about the motherboard being in good condition. I see a screw is still remaining. It looks like this phone was forcibly taken apart. And this one, it looks to be fully intact. However, I have not tested it yet. I have a known good V3xx here. I chose it's more of a gold or platinum color. I chose it versus the gunmetal gray of these 3 V3xxs to differentiate it from the 3 patients here on my operating table today. This one I have charging. We'll see if we can eliminate any of these 3 batteries being bad as a possible reason that one of these may not work. I won't go into full detail disassembling and repairing or attempting to repair each one of these phones. I don't have a proper camera mount for that today, but I will record at the points where I find something interesting. So let me pause the video and see if we can at least test this one that's fully intact. Or at least I think it's fully intact. We'll see when we try to put power to it. So I'll put the battery from this V3xx in here. Let's see what happens when I try and power it on. Absolutely nothing. Just as a test, let's connect the charger. Forgive the bad camera angles here. The charger is connected, but listen to this. I'm disconnecting power immediately. I'm not sure how well you guys were able to pick that up, but it almost sounded like the rumble motor was trying to move, but no light or activity from the rest of the phone. Almost as if there's some sort of power delivery with this board. I'll try again to turn that on, see if it does the same thing. No. So this one is dead. We will open it up and take a look. Maybe there's something in there that shouldn't be, perhaps a missing component, but this one does have some sort of deeper level electrical issue. I'm not sure I have the skills to rectify that, and nor would it be a safe, suitable, usable phone with a history of this kind of issue, but still, just for the sake of doing it, just to satisfy my curiosity, I will be disassembling this phone to see if I can figure out what exactly is causing this problem. Right as I had removed the 2 T6 screws down here and was going to attempt to pry this phone apart, I noticed something. Look at this here along the side. I don't think I'm the first one to attempt to repair this device. If you'll look at my known good V3xx, she does have some wear, but not at her seams like that. This one was pried open apparently rather forcefully at some point in time. And this is my first time attempting to work on ES. You can see another instance of that right there. And even if we look over here at this one, sure, it's popped apart, but it does not have any sort of wear like this one does right here. Someone has been in here before, and someone was not too careful when they did. Now I'm even more curious as to what awaits me underneath this plastic shell right here. So I got this V3xx's motherboard out. Let's have a look at it together. First off, we can see right in here, this area looks nasty. I can't tell if that's dust or dirt or some form of rust or corrosion, but all in here just looks disgusting. Is it me or some of these chips kind of sitting sideways? It could just be my camera angle. One thing I did notice was if we flip this board around and look over here, this does not look normal. This is not supposed to be like that, I don't believe. If we come over to the other V3xx motherboard, sure, it too has a little bit of the same dust. Looks like the chips are supposed to sit like that over here. But this little piece right here, there is not this pile of red goop around it. I'm not exactly sure what happened over here, but I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Just for fun, we'll try this motherboard into this V3xx frame and see if this board shows any signs of life. Alright, so I put the other board into this frame and it looks like we might have a live one. I've got it together just enough to test. Nice strong vibration from the rumble motor, bright screen. Let me show you the front display because that does work. Got a massive crack in that screen though. But it seems to be functional. Let me fully assemble this one and we will have saved one of these V3xx's. Well, I had this phone working somewhat reliably, but it seems to have a problem reading SIM cards. And if you'll notice, there is no key press tone. I tried this with the ringtones when the phone was fully operational. It won't allow me to adjust volume in this state, but it gives no tones whatsoever when keys are pressed. I've tried swapping out speakers. I believe this motherboard does have a fault. This phone is technically complete. I doubt it will ever be fully working again without some deeper level diagnosis on the board itself. Let's see what else we have here. We know this board is dead, but what about the board in this half of a V3xx? I'll put this one to the side for a bit. I've already gone ahead and unscrewed this. Let's gently flip this to the side. Oh my goodness, look at all that corrosion. You'll see right there at the ribbon cable, that all appears to be corrosion. It's a bit difficult to see in this light, but I'm not sure if this was due to direct water damage or humidity or why exactly it's in this state, but this one is just completely irreparable. Sadly, similar story with this one right here. though the display is probably fine. As you'll see, I've taken the keypad off because during the repair process for this one, this ribbon cable, which was originally over here, this broke. I'm not sure if it just got brittle due to age or if I was somehow a bit too forceful in attempting to reconnect it. But either way, I cannot use this key membrane here. I did think about trying to use the one on this frame, but with this ribbon cable, I don't foresee getting any usable input from that. I may attempt to clean this up and see if I can get anything out of it, but I don't see that to be a possibility. But 1 out of 3 is better than 0 out of 3. More like 75, 80%. This is not 100% functional due to the issue with the audio and the fact that it's not accepting a SIM card. But at least we got some life out of one of these Motorola RAZRs. Well, maybe next time I will have better luck with the repairs I attempt. Maybe I will have a better camera setup, better audio quality to be able to show you all in detail as I'm disassembling the phones, testing the components, if you guys would be interested to see that. Until then, this is RetroCom signing off. Thanks for watching.